And good morning. All right, let's take that ball, roll it around. Cross the knuckles. And press or roll it around the thumb pad. Roll it around the thumb pad as best you can. And then over to the pad underneath the pinky, below the pinky. And interlace the fingers and compress for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. And let's compress. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let go. And one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's toss the ball up this morning and catch with the other hand. Opposite hand, other hand, alternate hand. All right, keeping the eye on the ball and assessing how the feet feel while we drop the ball and step on it 3 times. Moving up to the knuckles. Going once across. And rolling across the knuckles, pivoting on the heel. And bringing it back to the top of the heel and pivoting on the toes. Rolling down each of the bones. And bringing the ball right under, below the knuckle of the big toe. Roll it down slightly to the side of the top of the heel, press down, and then over to the middle of the 5th metatarsal and press down, and then scribble. Three, 2, 1, and recess. Bring the ball over to the other foot, stepping on it 3 times. Oh, that feels good. And up to the knuckles. And rotate on the heel. Move the ball back to the top of the heel and pivot on the toes. And slide the ball down each of the bones. And then step on it just below the first knuckle, side of the top of the heel, 5th metatarsal, and scribble. Three, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way and reassess. And let's spread the legs apart and do some windmills. Hinging at the waist, bending the knees slightly, coming down through the middle of through the legs. And then to the right. And then to the left. Let's shake the tree or do the limb energy bounce. And 3, 2, 1, and center. 2 deep breaths. Twist the waist, swing the arms. And center. 2 breaths. Rub the hands together, cultivating chi. Shifting the weight from leg to leg like water flowing, substantial into unsubstantial, insubstantial, not substantial. As the ball moves us around, and center, deep breath. Now let's do some ocean wave breathing. And center, 2 breaths. Thumb and fingers at the base of the spine, stepping out, gathering in starlight. Hey, Jonathan. And centering. Other side. Centering, 2 deep breaths. And marching in place or jogging. Today we're going to do the postural corrections. Sort of an easy day, so you know. I think I'm going to do some side jacks today. You can jog a little faster or go all out, or do some rapid squats. Anything to get the heart going if you feel like it. Whatever you do, be safe. I'm going to do that in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nineteen and 20. 2 deep breaths. Let's take our hands, fingers up, pull back. And point them down, pull back. Here's a little different one. So make a fist and pull back. Feel a little bit more on the wrist. An alternative to wiggling the fingers, slightly different. All right, left hand, pull back as the fingers point up. Down. And I'm going to make the fist and flop it. I'm going to bring one arm across the body at the throat and press on the elbow. Other arm. Putting the arms behind the back with the fingers interlaced and reaching up. A little bit more. And then one arm on top, the other arm on the bottom. You can use a piece of cloth if you can't interlace your fingers to pull up as you're pulling down. And switch sides. And let's extend the arms and rotate. And the other direction. Thumbs up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down. Let's bring the arms in and shrug. And roll back. And forward. Rotate the neck. And the other direction. Let's go ear to shoulder. And nod. Look up. And down. Over your shoulder. And the other shoulder. And come back and hinge at the waist. Knees slightly bent. Reaching towards the ground. Inch forward slightly into a pike. Press the heels back, stretching the calves. And come forward on all fours. You're on your knees. Bring one foot up, the sole. I'm going to do the other foot. Bring the sole of the foot on the ground. Your hands are inside the foot and reach up. You got one knee on the floor. If you want to progress the stretch, you can bring your toes, put your toes on the floor. Knees fine. And bring that back. Bring the other foot up. Hands are on the inside and reach up. And down. Let's go on our backs. Arms straight out. Both soles of the feet are on the floor. And just swing your knees from side to side. In 3, 2, 1, center. Come around on all fours again. Up to a pike. If you can, bend one knee underneath your body like so in a pigeon. And you can hold up here, or if you can, go down And stretch those hip flexors. Just holding. 3, 2, 1, come up. Back into a downward dog, I guess, or a pike. And put the other, fold the other leg underneath. And stretch. Breathe into it. And come up. Work your way up. And stand. And let's grab a stick. Let's start by rolling it out. And back in. Do some flip-flops. And push out. Flop the wrists. Switch the grips, palms are up, flop the wrists. Do some curls. And let's step out 45 degrees and do a lunge with the palms up. Lunge down. 2, 3, 4, one more. 5, other way. Bring the stick behind the back and rotate at the waist. Keep rotating, or if you can, go back into a back extension. Come up, tuck in your chin, and peck like a pigeon. Take the stick and move it up to your neck. Either hold on with the palms of your hands or put it in crook of your elbows. Twist the trunk, keep the neck and hips facing forward. And bring the stick down. We're going to do an isometric hold for 20 seconds on the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back on the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. Let's put the stick down. I'm going to do the postural exercises, starting with the Brugger's scapular, Brugger, I think that's how, Brugger? Scapular retraction. Maybe it's Brugger. And 10. Okay, and now we want to go back to a wall. Move your bench. Hands against the wall. So your heels and glutes and shoulders and back of your head if you can. If you can't, do the best you can. And we're just going to raise our arms up against the wall if you can, or as far back as you can. 3, 4, 10. Putting them down. They're at about a 45-degree angle out from the body. Again, everything is back as far as you can against the wall. Keep your arms against the wall if you can, and just come up to about shoulder height. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Put your arms in front of you at 90 degrees and reach up and grab that apple, that cherry, whatever it is you're grabbing up there, and pull down. Eight, and 10. Good. Let's come out and we're going to do the big circle. You can do it with your fists. Well, let's do both. 2, 3, try to get it right over your head. 4, 5, 6, and 10. And then let's come up to the middle. 2, 9, and 10. One more. Bring one arm over your head and just, you're pressing it towards the other side. And it should be even with your ear. And then the other. And come back. Let's do just one quick heel to toe walk. Heel to toe. Be against the wall if you need to, or hold the stick. And then try it backwards. And if you want to progress it, do one more round here. Look to your side as you step, one side and then the other. And center, 2 deep breaths. And we'll open up our hearts. Take a deep breath and exhale out, sending everything back out into that very receptive universe. Centering, 2 deep breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. And going down to gather it up. And yes, really. Aha! Namaste. How is everyone? Everyone's good. Good. It's Five Tibetan Day. It's Five Tibetan Day. So I will switch this back. And again, just a reminder, you can do a twist, hitting the opposite arm for twirl up to 11 times. Two deep breaths. We're going to go to the floor. Soles of the feet are on the floor. Hands are either by your side, under the small of your back if you need the support there, or behind the neck if you need support there, because your head, neck, and shoulders are coming up as the soles of the feet are lifted off the ground and we go straight back down. That's the modified version. Again, you could have them under your back if you need to. Unmodified version, legs are extended and come up. Do 6 and 5, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, and 11. Two deep breaths. We're up on our knees. Hands behind us. And we're going to either bend back at the knees, or if you can extend the back, do so, and come forward. 1, 2, 7 for me, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Two deep breaths. We come back. We're sitting down, seated. Hands are either by the hips with the fingers facing forward, or if you find it easier, put them behind you like this, because we're going up into an inverted table. In the regular version, your legs are extended, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Two deep breaths. And we'll get on all fours. And we're going to come up into an up dog, the knees on the ground in the modified version. In the regular version, you start with a down dog and come up. I'll do 6 and 5, starting now. 1, 8, 9, and 11. Coming around and sitting down cross-legged, however is most comfortable. We're going to rotate 6 times in one direction and then 5 in the other, either with the spine erect or bending down as I will do, starting now. And going in the other direction. Nice deep breath as we switch the position of the feet. What was in front goes behind. What was on top goes on the bottom. 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse, and then we're going to hold on the last round to stretch out. 1, 2, 3. And reversing. And stretching in front with a nice deep breath or 2. Let's take 2. Over to the left knee. Same thing, 2 deep breaths. And the right knee. And come around. Satnam. All good?